My name is Chernuck. I live in East Kessler Park, Dallas.
And how would you describe your neighborhood?
I would describe my neighborhood by its topography. So it's got lots of hills, got lots of tall canopy trees. Known for kind of eclectic architecture. It was developed through the 60s and 70s and 80s.
What's the name of it?
East Kessler Park.
East Kessler, okay.
Which obviously is the Kessler Park, is the area of North Oak Cliff. And and it's got an interesting, the second I would define it by its people. So it's got an interesting mix of kind of young families and then some families that have lived there for 50, 60 years.
Very cool. So what would you change about or rethink about your neighborhood if you could?
I would like to see more progressive ideas come into our neighborhood around green building.
Okay.
There's a lot of talk in my neighborhood about becoming a conservation district, and they want to protect the neighborhood, and I think that conservation districts can only do that to a certain extent. I think there's more interesting, progressive ways to do that through green building initiatives. I think just in general, North Oak Cliff and Kessler area, a lot of the people, one of the common themes is that they embrace diversity. So diversity of religion, diversity, ethnic diversity, and so.
So do you think that's different on this side of the city, on Dallas side of the city?
You know, I could. I haven't lived over here for 15 years.
Yeah.
So I'm not intimately tied to any other part of the city and don't have an understanding. I mean, I'm sure you could say, that there's parts of Dallas, University Park, Highland Park, that probably don't embrace diversity the way North Oak Cliff does. But, that's just speculation. I don't live there.
So where do you work?
I work mostly in North Oak Cliff.
Yeah.
I work a lot in Kings Highway.
Okay.
I have leased properties and do new construction building there. And I office out of my home. And so I'm pretty much in North Oak Cliff. I do some projects outside of that area.
Yeah. So is this a big adventure for you down here?
To come in. No, I've lived here for 20 years. I've lived here for 20 years. And I have lived, I lived in University Park when I was going to school. And I lived up in North, in Plano. And then I've been in Kessler area for 13 years. So.
Very cool.
Yeah.